All right, this one's going to be super easy. This one's going to go really quick. This one is going to be for supports. That is all we're looking at. We're not looking at their mobbing. We'll give a fuck about their DPS. Who is the best support in the game? So obviously, Jaber's up top, and Luna is J tier, right? Like this is the obvious choice. Would debuff be considered support? I'm willing to classify it as support. If you guys say it's support, we'll put it in a support. Explosive, mate.
Explosive01 gifted 5 subscriptions.
Thank you for gifting out 5 subs to the community, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for supporting chat. All right, so let's start in earnest, right? Luna is by herself, right? Do we just want to put her at S tier right now? Do we think we're gonna need a double S tier? Because like buff wise, there's not really a lot of buff that I think is hugely important. Ajax, like his shielding, maybe a B. Luna double S, Enzo, you don't care for the rest. I mean, these are like on the same level of usefulness, which is basically non-existent. Using can heal from 2 rooms away. He can, but it's not needed. I mean, do you guys think Luna? I feel like as a support, Luna just stands out on her own because she can do like weak point and everything else. I feel like Enzo being on the same tier as Luna's pretty rough, but I feel like Enzo's not on the same tier as Lepic. You guys think Luna I think Luna's alone. I think the only way to do this would be like this, or if anything, you would have to go like this. But I feel like because of what Luna does, she's by far and away like the #1 support I would tell somebody to build. Like Serena's basically shit. Haley's like marginally useful. You could maybe go with like Viessa, Sharon, Haley. Like this is like crit damage, right? You get damage from this. Lepic is way too high with just a CC. I think you put him here. Is he needed to clear the content? Or is he just needed to clear the content faster? It's just a question. Because what I'm trying to think about here, because I mean, like you could make the argument you don't need Luna to clear the content. You don't need Enzo to clear the content. And I'm not going to disagree with you. Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, I can't really say that. Like Lepic basically stun locks an entire room. You don't need heals. You don't need defense. You don't need anything. You just need Lepic. This is all content. Like like who are the best supports? And I kind of agree that that utility, Epic Stomp within a range, also stuns the entire room, just not grouping. It can Ajax,
Hey, listen.
but it just doesn't group. But the grouping, I think, is what sets it apart. Who would I rather have in my team? I would take Lepic over Ajax. So in this situation, Luna stays at the top. Enzo is going to help with buffs, right? But he's just not on the same level as Luna. In the facilitation of damage with the current metas, with the current sandbox. Lepic's ability to group is pretty insane. Jokes aside, I think your list is spot on. I think we've got some more to do with it, but we do support list not just VP. So I would say Luna's double S. A is Eugen and Lepic. I would say with the availability of component cores, Eugen in defense is just very low on the priority list. Would it make list to kick all the crowd controllers out? Or we could just put them super low on the list. Because like Jaber's turret, it's not really that big of a deal. SMO's taunt, it's not really that big of a deal. Like Serena's heal, right? Like Serena's got a heal that might be slightly useful, but nowhere near as useful as Jaber. I mean, if you're looking for something, like, you probably go like that. Her laundry kind of helps. I don't know. Rename the tiers to C's instead of, what do you mean? Like buffers, tanks? You just want to do it that way and then just put them in list instead of doing it like this. Just like for this, just call this buffers. And then just be like, it's going to be these two, right? And then like Valby for buffing and Freyna for buffing. And then just for heals, you would just be like, Eugen's going to be your best healer, followed up by like with Serena. Defense, you're just going to go with like Lepic or Ajax. Put Lepic here for crowd control, probably followed by something like that. What about something like this? You still think your Kyle could tank? Do you think Kyle should be defense? And if you guys think if Kyle's a tank and not a CC, then I can put him up there. I think this is going to be best instead of trying to like compare them across the board. Freyna next to Ajax because of defense. Kyle's like half tank. So we're going to go buffs. We're going to go Luna, Enzo, and Valby in the order of who you would bring for a buffer. If you wanted heals, you would bring Eugen and then Serena. If you wanted to bring somebody to like increase your defense and survivability, use Ajax and Freyna. So how about debuffs? We go like this. And then we had... Are we going to look at Sharon's debuff over Shocknuts? So instead of looking at her as a CC, we're going to look at her Armor Shred build and put her as top debuffer. Sharon debuff huge. Sharon's 3 reduces electric resist on mod. Sharon's better debuffer than Bunny. So it'll go like that. What are you saying about Inez? But she doesn't though, right? She does Inez next to Bunny because she dots. Because like right now, Inez doesn't stun though, right? Electric shock lowers defenses. It doesn't lower it. It's just a passive result. So neither one of these actually lower anything. So they don't actually... Only electric from guns do. It's the same name, but a different debuff. So then they bring nothing. No support. See, the game needs to clarify it. The good news is we've got a lot of really smart, awesome people here. Inez doesn't electrocute. Yeah. Chat's cooking. Then Sharon back to CC. So Sharon goes back to CC then? Well, if the electric support doesn't... Oh, she does debuff too? Okay. All right. So we're good here. Well, that's why it's good to have like so many smart people in chat that we're all figuring out fun things. And it's always making for a good time to put these lists together. Be honest, Sharon can stun, but not a boss. So if she doesn't come for armor shred, she's absolutely useless. Gotcha. High IQ chatters. Dude, somebody's taking care of me. Do you guys think that... do you guys think that Haley should go to debuff instead of crowd control? Like, do you think her debuff to move speed is like more important than her freezing things? All right, I'll put it up to chat. I'll put this one up to chat again. This will be the last move we make on the board. So chat, I'm really going to rely on you guys. I'm going to put this one to chat. If you want Haley, so the way it's set up right now, Haley is in front of Jaber. If you want the list to stay the way it is, you put a 1 in chat. If you want Jaber and Haley to swap, you put a 2 in chat. Whichever one I see more of, I'm going to do. So if you want them to swap, put a 2 in chat. If you want them to stay the way they are, put a 1 in chat. No kill the meme. It looks like a lot of people checked out, so let's see what we got. Looks like a lot of people checked out. Near as many people as we had for the last one. So it's going to be a much easier... Much easier. Time to pull out the move. If you say 2, you're gay. You had to pull it out. 2, call me. All right. Let's see what we got. Still listening but grinding. I appreciate you. 2 and greetings from my wife. All right. Serena doesn't heal. Serena heals. I'm pretty sure Serena heals, right? Almost positive. I thought she did. All right. We're going to count. That's fine, baby. I'll be done here in a little bit. Serena heals? Pretty sure she does. I thought she did. I was almost positive that her 1 could heal. I was almost positive her 1 could heal. All right, guys, I'm counting. If you want to get your shit in, get it in now. Because I am going to go through the list and I'm going to look at all the numbers we have. I think the ones have it. I think the ones have it, Chad. I think we keep it. I think we keep it under protest. We keep it under protest. Your protest has been lodged in chat. Put Jaber at the bottom spot for heals? For his heal turret. Would you prefer that? Would you guys prefer that? Is Jaber an actual healer instead of his turret? He does both. That is fair. He's just not good at either one of them, so he's in his own tier again. Both of them need a buff. Just put him in J tier and call it good. Alright. Jaber goes in J tier. Alright, that's the support list. That's the support list, guys. We did support. Can any Jaber main speak up? We had Call Me V that was hanging out on YouTube. Long live the meme. So guys, I think that's going to be it for the support. We did a general tier. We did a support tier. J tier lives. Beat my 460 hours. Trust me, I played Jamer probably the entire chat here. I think we had one guy that was... I think we had a couple people that were pretty good on Jaber. Explosive, mate.
Explosive01 gifted 5 subscriptions.
Thank you for gifting out 5 subs to the community, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for supporting chat. Chat, give me some W's. Give me some W's for these gifted subs. W's for explosive, and then we're going to start working on this. You guys tell me if it's a debuff or not. But get some W's in chat for the 5 gifted, and then we're going to jump into this next tier list. So big W's in chat. We're going to get this going. We're going to start talking through it. Stormy, thank you for banging me. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you for the gifted subs, Explosive. You gave me a bang. We'll take it. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for the support. Jaber's already up there. Explosive, man. Thank you for another 5 gifted subs. If your W key isn't broken, definitely go ahead and give us a couple more W's for those gifted subs. Thank you for the support, mate. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on this holiday. Explosive, thank you for banging me. Stat, thank you for banging me. Thank you guys for being here and enjoying your holiday with us. I appreciate you guys.